Hey, what's up, you guys? I wanted to make this video to help you guys get started using presets within your DAW and kind of just answer the question of what presets are. Presets are pre-configured settings that you can apply to get a specific sound or effect. So I prepped a project for you guys, and we're going to be going into Mixcraft Pro just because some of my friends use it and I want to kind of help them along with their process. But you can apply this concept in any single DAW because they all come with presets and they all have a similar process of how you can utilize them. So with that, let's jump into Mixcraft. All right, so now we're going to take a look at what Mixcraft has to offer as far as like presets. In this case, they're called effect chains, but essentially it means the same thing. So what you're going to want to do is come over here to your track and you're going to hit effects. This effects on the side, in case you're wondering, is the same thing. It's basically gonna add similar things, but it's just like a quicker way. Like if you wanted to add just something, we'll add byte maybe. As you can see, I just quickly added it on the side and I see that it has shown up in my effect chain. But we're gonna get rid of that because we're gonna look at the presets. So if you click this drop down, you're gonna see a bunch of stuff, right? So these are effect chains that came with Mixcraft. You have stuff for bass, acoustic guitar, drums, mastering, and at the bottom you're gonna have vocal effect chains. So let me just kind of run through a few of them just so you guys can hear what it's doing, as well as looking at this portion right here of what makes up that effect chain. So let's just play it. I'm gonna play it with the music.
Yeah, think about what I'm gonna say before I go say it. If these are my last words, I wouldn't save it. Life be giving me chances, I hope I can take it. I hope I can take it, I hope I can make it last. Take every moment, whether good or bad. Push forward on, no looking back. Except for the good times and all my good finds. Treasures and gold and some of the hard grinds got me through the hard times. I came out stronger, this is who I'm supposed to be. Realizing that
Now that we've gone through some of these presets, I want to show you the one that I started off with. I started off with the Studio Dry, and in the previous versions of Mixcraft, this one actually, I think it just said Studio, and it had like reverb and all this other stuff, but in this newer version, it just simply has a compressor and an EQ, and I'll explain what that is. So we're going to start with this because we're just working on a vocal, and the two basic things that you essentially start off with is using compressors and EQs to shape and tame the vocal. So I'm going to explain what a compressor is. A compressor is an essential tool for musicians and engineers. It's used for taming dynamics, manipulating amplitude envelopes, peak limiting, side chaining, parallel processing. These are all probably big words that you have no idea what the hell they mean. And an EQ is short for equalization, and in music it just helps balance the different frequencies that make up a sound. So now let's solo my vocal and let's hear what exactly this compressor is doing and what this EQ is doing. So I'm gonna play it before and after. This is before.
think about what I'm gonna say before I go say it. If these are my last words, I wouldn't save it. Life be giving me chances, I hope I can take it. I hope I can take it.
Okay, now with it.
Yeah, think about what I'm gonna say before I go say it. If these are my last words, I wouldn't save it. Life be giving me chances, I hope I can take it. I hope I can take it.
So that's what my vocal sounds like with and without this vocal chain enabled. And what I want you guys to know is that these individual effects have their own presets within them. So not only does this preset exist, but now individually I can go into the compressor, for example, click this drop down menu, and I can see that there's different settings that are available for me. And then at the bottom where it says program, these are all presets that I can set and save, as well as this EQ right here. If I look, there's different EQ presets that I can go through. Again, these presets are just to help you get started, so don't rely on them because they can do some weird stuff to your vocal and not make it sound good at all. every vocal, every waveform is unique in its own way, and especially for compressors and EQs, that's where you're gonna want to put some time into educating yourself on what exactly these 2 things do and how exactly you can utilize it to shape your vocal or whatever audio sound that you're working with. So that's a quick rundown of what presets are and what you guys can do with them. So I want you guys to just start exploring your DAW, whatever DAW you're in, and experiment with these presets. Create a dummy track, start messing with the knobs, seeing what everything does. And don't be afraid to touch the settings. Don't be afraid to mess up. You're not going to mess up. This is just to start helping you get used to hearing, training your ears to see what exactly these things are doing, as well as envisioning what you want your vocal to sound like and or whatever you're working on the audio to sound like. Hey guys, if you found this video helpful, please give me a like, leave me a comment, please go ahead and subscribe. And I am raising money to go to college and finish my degree. I want to get my bachelor's degree in music technology. So if you guys definitely want to help support that, please go consider and donate to my GoFundMe. I'll leave the link in the description. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.